welcome back to Substandard Leader and Box Body Videos. On this here YouTube. Sorry, just got off work. We're gonna have the intro. We always do pretty much on our racing videos, but real quick, I just want to throw out a few quick thanks to Teresa. Without her, you know, this probably wouldn't mean a whole lot or anything like that. And to the group, Pirate, David, Kevin, Brad, even though he's moved away, he's still part of the group. Kyle, Eric, you know, people kind of have come and go. You know, Jonathan was in and then he doesn't race anymore. Things like that. But the group of guys, all our cars, while my cars or whatever get the attention because I've got the big channel or whatever it is, all our cars collectively have gotten faster just because of the group atmosphere. We share information, we share ideas, we're always kind of trying to help each other a little bit to help make each other's cars faster. So it's really, if you don't race in a group, it's hard to kind of understand that if you're just out there by yourself or up at the track and you've got for it, but you're not part of a group. It's a little bit different. Definitely makes it more fun, more entertaining. We have a great time messing with each other and stuff like that. I'd also like to, again, thank David for the work that he did on the heads, and you'll see in the video how we fared with that. But again, he put a lot of effort and knowledge and some time into it, and it's you know, the results, we'll see how it works out. I'd also like to thank the staff at Emerald Coast Dragway. I know I talk about them here and there, but they typically give us a really good starting line. They typically give us a really good track. It's good to great more often than it's not. Can't always say that about track, especially on TNT nights. They put effort into it, and it's a bunch of kids, honestly. Ryan Milliken, and he's got a bunch of kids up there more or less, and they do a good job, all things considered. They do a really, really good job. And I, at times, usually like to go give them a thanks whenever we're leaving, let them know they did a good job, because people bitch all the time. I mean, that's just the way of life. People bitch about everything. But we try and give them a thanks. Also, in this video, the first bit of it is some trash talking. There's probably like 10 or 11 minutes, so if you just want to jump past that, be my guest. There might be a little bit of profanity in there. I typically try and keep that to a minimum, but there might be. I'll probably beep it out, but I'm just forewarning you. I know some people that the kids watch and stuff like that, so we try and keep it kind of low key on that. Anyway, so I guess that's it. I just want to thank some people real quick while I had you guys, and thank you guys. We do these videos, of course, I say it 100 times. We do it just for fun and motivation, and I just look at the subscribers as you guys just being an extended part of our group. Honestly, I just, you know, it's just your way of seeing, you're just us, we're you and you're us. It's kind of we're just a thing, you know. We're not, oh hey, I'm a know-it-all, do this, do that. I definitely don't do most of the stuff that I say, because it's typically not a good idea. And again, I will say more of the story, like I said, is if you got a great group to race with and bounce ideas off of, that's fantastic. Don't always believe everything the internet says or the internet tells you what to do. Don't be afraid to fail. That's probably one of the things that from our group, that we really get from each other. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, try it. If it doesn't work, just put it back. Let's go the other way. So anyway, without further ado, I've taken up enough of your time. Here is the intro. All right, guys, we made it. We're here. Oh God, I'm getting out of the car. I'm old. Pirate. Oh, he brought resurrection. Look at this, folks. For in the first time history, these two cars are at the track at the same time.
Yep.
Both David's cars. David owned this one originally. He was nice enough to let me have it at a good deal. Little did he know the popularity. If he would have known, this would have been an investment. If he would have known how popular these cars were going to be, holy crap, he could have just retired and sold this.
I knew they'd be popular.
He knew it. They'd always been popular.
I had the wagon too at the time.
Yeah, not the Dugan.
Not the Dugan, the other one.
The tan one, the other tan one.
The yellow,
that
antique white, I think it is.
The what?
Antique white.
Antique white.
Because that was the touch-up paint I could get at Lowe's that matched pretty close.
What was the one you had before it? Was it a? Didn't you have one? You had one or two before it, didn't you?
I had, well, yeah. First one was the.
You had that silver. Didn't you have a silver one? Didn't you have a silver wagon? Why am I thinking that? I know you had. Was it a Fairmont or a LTD wagon that you had?
Mine was LTD.
Okay. I mean the one that you had a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was LTD.
Yeah.
What did it have, a Windsor in it?
It that's what the last engine I had in there was.
Yeah, it had. I'm sure it had a bunch of engines, but I mean the last one it had was Windsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had a V6 and a C5 when I got it.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was a Fairmont or an LTD. I thought it was LTD, and I've seen video of it because you got like one or two videos of it or something. And then you bought this. Then you bought another wagon. He bought Mustangs. Then he bought another wagon, and sold it. I don't know why. Yeah, and then because he wanted LTD. Yeah. Then he bought this peach, the FaiLTD.
I found that in a field.
Yes.
In north of Laurel Hill, Florida.
Found it in a field of a field, and then
sitting out behind a shed.
Yes. Got to get sexual right off the bat. I don't think people are ready for that kind of action just yet. Especially
Kevin's video.
Hold on. Right about now, I'm going to key in some stripper music. Yeah. Don't throw your back out.
No, we do have a home. We don't want to.
Oh.
He's just trying to give you access in case.
We don't want the fondler to come out. You guys missed that. It's a little inside joke there.
Wait a minute.
It wasn't all the way inside, though.
It wasn't all the way inside, but it's only about 2 inches of getting there.
Hey, that's all right. I had to go extra four just looking for something. Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, now then David sold this because he found that, and his wife was the most thrilled person in the world for about 10 seconds when he got rid of this, and then was unthrilled when she found out about this one.
Yeah, I had to go to Texas to get this one.
Yes.
From a guy named Jerry.
Jerry.
You are? Basil?
Yes. Just show me the money. Show me the Quan. It's the Quan. You're that guy that likes to air dry, right? No towel. Rod Tidwell. You know, he liked to air dry.
No.
Golly. Don't quote a movie and not have seen the whole movie or remember. See, can't do that.
I didn't know any of it. So.
That's Rod Tidwell, man. Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Who?
Jesus Christ.
Cuba Gooding Jr., I know. Yeah, he was in Major Pain or something like that.
Oh my God.
No. He was the one.
Oh, Jesus. And this is how this is a YouTube channel about cars, not about two doofuses that don't know anything about movies. This is not the Internet Movie Database. This is the dumb movie database right here.
Well, I don't need to learn anything about movies or watch movies because I hear from you, and it's.
Well, there we go. So he bought this car. What? The last time this car was at the track was how many moons ago? Were they still even moons then, or were they another orbital satellite? Because it's been a long time. Yeah, it's been many a full moon since this thing's seen.
Several winters have passed.
Several winters, and I tell you what, there's a few guys around here that are running out of winters. I mean, they don't have a lot of full service winters left in them. So I'm just.
The guy that spent 5 days in the ER. How's your blood pressure?
My blood pressure's great, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm not the guy getting procedures done every time I turn around. I'm also not the guy that had a bumper bolt on his car take him out for about 6 months.
It didn't take me out. You did have a guy that dropped the transmission in the sand.
Hey, it didn't take me out. No, I wasn't out. Yeah. Hey, I had to go. Hey, all I needed was some antibiotics and I was good to go. And you know what? That didn't work out for anybody because I still can't make a complete fist, but my karate chops got vicious, all right? And my pimp slap. So it didn't help anybody out on this. David also moonlights as a chimney sweep. Was this the steampunk? And this car is known as MIB, the Men in Black, because it looks like a Men in Black car. Looks like the feds have rolled up in here. It's a true LTD LX. You guys, some of you guys have probably seen it in the other thing. I don't know why I'm doing this because nobody watches this crap, and I'll just get infuriated by trying to edit it. So I'm just torturing myself right off the bat.
People are watching.
Whatever. They're not really people.
Yeah.
They're not really people. They're just, I don't know what they are. But if they're watching this crap, they can't be labeled as people. All right.
Well, Kevin's not going to be here, so you got to.
Oh God. So that's why I'm putting the extra effort in, guys. I'm gonna put in the extra effort on the YouTube, and I'm going at extra 5%. I told you I was committing to that deal, and I'm going to do my best to be in a good mood all night long. I don't want anybody quote me on that, but I'm gonna try my best.
So you got a new fan just in case.
I got a new fan just in case I need to send some
it's all
shrapnel.
Gonna be good until he gets up there and something doesn't go right.
Yeah, something doesn't go right, because I like things to go right.
That's why I was asking about the blood pressure.
Yes, I like things to go right. I like things to go right. Teresa's not here to calm me down, so I might need to be petted a little bit. You guys draw straws. However it's got to work. However it's got to work. I might need a little pet here and there. Maybe I won't.
Skylar's been out of town for like 2 months. Oh, there you go. Skylar might be looking for action.
Skylar might need his blood pressure checked too, because his nights have went about like mine here lately. So what's in the car now? I mean, you can lie to us if you want to, because he typically does sandbag a lot and tell us a bunch of stories. He changes motors so much, we have no idea what's in the car at any given moment.
That's not entirely true.
That's not entirely true, but it's not entirely untrue either.
That is.
So what's in it now? It's got a Systemax on it. 331. Man, all the strokage. Not quite all of it, but it's got some strokage.
The only reason it's got a 331 is because the guy I used to work with parked his trailer at my house right after 9/11. And
it's gonna be long.
That was a long time ago, yeah. So anyway, he blew up his 347. 9/11. It's
40 nights.
Crank broke.
And 40 days ago.
The rods and the pistons and all that stuff.
Right,
so
yeah.
I kept the pistons in a box forever.
Right.
And so I'm gonna put them to use.
So, okay.
Crank.
So basically he's got like 85 cent a cheese sandwich in it, and it's a 331. It's a stock roller block, right?
Yep.
Okay. What it's got Systemax, the speed density?
No.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't see the slot. It's got the slot meter on it. You swap back and forth between speed density and mass air. I can't keep track. It's got air conditioning, so he's gonna go ahead and tell us it's got air and power steering, and it weighs like 4,300 pounds with him in it.
3,600.
Yes, whatever. It's 800 pounds heavier than a coupe, fully loaded coupe. We know that much.
And
so
it's
like it's got what heads are on it?
2,000 pounds heavier than your car.
Oh, at least. It's got what?
Performer.
RPMs. Old ones off your red car?
Yeah.
Okay. What cam's in it? Spec'd out comp that he did.
The one that Vincent had. Special? No, the one Vincent had in his 330.
Which is a spec'd out comp.
224, 230 something.
Okay.
Pretty mild cam.
Pretty mild. And it's got long tubes on it.
Yeah.
Has it got a magic oil pan?
No.
Oh, you put the stock pan back on? He had to. He couldn't. Him and that dipstick went round and round. Yeah. And it's got what kind of converter? What's in it for a converter?
Lenny Ultimate.
Ultimate? What 32 non-lock, lock? You don't know? It's just you just said I need to go 6s. Give me a converter, and he said, all right, here we go. Yeah, Michael knows. Do he?
That's the one he spec'd it for the 347.
Oh yeah, it's got a 4R70W in it.
Yeah.
It's got the standalone controller.
Yep.
Okay. What 430s? 410s, and he's got some
Street
kind of
gear.
Who?
Street gear.
Yes, yeah, it's grandma gear, and it's got what are those? Hoosiers?
They're autocross.
Jesus
tires.
Christ!
So you can make
he brought some other stuff up here for after these don't work. He can put those on.
The ones he's had for 4 years.
Yeah. Oh God.
Actually longer.
It's got full length exhaust on it. It's it's a nice car. You guys have seen it. It's actually put together now, because last time they saw it, it wasn't put together. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this fancy stuff. We don't need any of that. But it does have air conditioning. Does it work?
What year did they change?
Oh, yeah, in charge, so it doesn't work.
What year did they change to the vent windows to the non-vent?
It doesn't depend on the power or manual.
If you got manual windows, you got the full size window.
Yep.
Which is what this came with.
Which is a race car.
Converted to power windows.
Yes. Because he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Look, but he's got that on the back. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? We got air conditioning, power steering, power windows. What does that mean? Is that for like the hookers? Can you pull up there? No, it's a YouTube thing.
No.
I control the flow. I control the narrative.
Yeah, I know.
Control the narrative.
Send it.
All right, Pirate brought Resurrection. I'm not 100% sure why you brought that. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I mean, but who did you think? I mean, were you were looking for scalps or something? So
no,
who's not going to be
I don't
here?
have my progressive on the go. So,
He ain't got his cool nitrous stuff figured out yet. So he just bring it out here and get some licks in on it. Get a stick game back on. Ever since he detonated the Pearl, detonated it. He detonated all of it. What's salvageable out of it?
The intake. Yeah, the intake and one head.
Intake and the valve springs.
Intake.
Valve covers. Headers.
Covers.
There's nothing internal. The heads were.
Timing gears. Timing gear's good.
Timing gear. Well, we ain't gonna reuse that.
One of them.
He done stretched it so long now. It fit a 351.
No, it really wasn't bad.
Fit a 460.
It really wasn't bad. It was an NMRA motor. It went out.
It went out in a blaze of glory. Looked like a Cheech and Chong movie.
Doing what it loved.
Doing what it loved. Yes. Frustrating pirate.
But that all being said, the next motor that goes in there, if the car don't act any better, then it's me and ain't the car. Because I've been blaming that
right
NMRA motor
ever since you got it.
5 years.
Yeah, no, you got that car in 2012.
I've been doing it for 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years. So, all right, well, I got to change all my tires and crap. I got like real work to do. So, but look, we got us a ton of yakking already. Look at this. Who else is coming? Skylar maybe. And Kyle maybe. Eric for sure. So 3 LTDs and 1 Mustang. And McNuggles will not be here. Neither will Kevin. Now, I would like to point out that even in the group text, I do feel like I catch a little heat or flack or something. But I'm actually working on my all the time. Not like Kevin's got one freaking thing to do to get his crap running, and I'm actually
on YouTube. Are we recording?
Yes. Oh, we're recording. We're live.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, Doug.
as live as it gets. Live as it gets.
I will buy McNugget from you.
Oh God.
And I will get it running just to show Kevin.
Oh no.
How easy.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
And
no.
my motivation is probably just as bad as his.
Oh
to
no.
Bring it up here. So
I know.
we could monkey with it
Bump
here.
heads and see what.
Parts of dyno even.
He's just mad at it.
Why?
Because listen.
It's a car. Oh, never
Listen.
mind. Ooh, never mind. What did
Listen.
Why did I say that?
Right. Yes. I get mad too.
Here comes the fan.
Here's a fundamental difference, and maybe Kevin will comment in the video or down in the comment section and
among the millions of comments.
Right, among the millions, yes, and disavow this or whatever. He's a Chevy guy.
Okay, so
He's a Chevy guy.
So you can.
He's not like a Ford guy. So his motivation, he's got his 55. That's what he wants to kind of work on. Is the gist that I get. Not that he's actually said that. But McNuggets just frustrated me. And listen, when something's frustrating you and that's not your brand or whatever, that's not your thing, it makes it even more frustrating.
But the thing is this.
I know.
It allows him to get out here and participate.
He could participate in the 55 if he wanted to. Well, I know. I mean, right now look at David. Yeah. Damn. David's just going right there with it. He's like. The Grinch. He's in full Grinch mode right now. He
enjoyed himself.
I'll be on that right there is David being. That's the 5% right there from David. So all right. Well, let's check it out and get out of here. All right, we can't get super unleaded. Michael found the one place that actually sells it, I guess, because of the pipeline deal. But I'll see.
Part of the pipeline.
Whatever. We can't get 93 around here. I checked 6 gas stations. They don't have it. But I'll see your 92 and I'll raise you 87 mixed with this, and I would like you. I would like you. I would like you to read this very bottom part right there on that label if you can.
Treats up to 20.
No, the very bottom part.
5.25 ounce.
No, on the top label.
Barely. Barely street
read
legal.
That. Say that out loud. Barely street legal. Give me that. You blow yourself up, boy. It's like Tannerite. That is made with jet fuel.
Tannerite. Jet fuel. It has to be hit with something.
You want me to punch this and see what happens?
Let's do it.
I drank a sip of it before I left, so don't me right now. Seriously, I cursed on this YouTube video, and I don't care either. I hope kids are watching.
Just some underage gas. That's why it's barely street legal.
This guy doesn't even have a car up here racing, so don't even listen to him. You listen to us. We're the professionals here.
Picking up pieces that fall off of the track.
Trust me, I'm fixing to put a bunch of them. They're going to come out of the engine, too. I'm gonna start a collection. Rods, piece of oil pan, crankshaft, all of it. I'm sending all of it out tonight.
I can identify those parts.
Yes, I'm sending every bit of it out on that track, along with about 4.5, 5 gallons of Walmart's finest synthetic oil. How about that? See him mop that up. Huh? Huh? Ain't got enough cat litter around here to clean that up. And then on top of that, Roger probably blow his up too. He blew the transmission up in it last time and sent enough transmission fluid. Huh?
Let me see your jet fuel.
Careful with that. I got a little bit left in there in case of emergency. Don't shake it. What is that? Bustane? What is that?
Proven.
Proven by who?
People. Dinos.
Give me that. Dinos.
Hey,
that's like
this thing is like
that's like something a rap artist would endorse. Get your Bustane. Get your Bustane in your Mustang.
She knows booty sweat, popping ass open. Booty sweat and busting nut bars available at concessions now.
What's that? What is that bunch of science?
that's science.
That barely street legal. That's just a bunch of numbers. I could, man, Jake made some shit like that in 5th grade for a science project. It looked like that.
Torque.
Increase your torque.
Stabilize against ethanol supplementation.
Who's worried about torque?
Phase separation.
Who is worried about torque?
Hey,
horsepower.
Does yours prevent phase separation? Hell no. David, let me see. Does it? I don't think it does.
It doesn't have to. It's barely street legal.
And this is prevents corrosion.
Listen, it's got to put all that stuff on there to make you buy it, to make people buy that crap.
How much do you pay for that?
What?
How much?
I think like $3, $3.50.
How many ounces? 5.25.
That's all it takes. It's made with jet fuel. What's wrong with you?
It's not jet fuel.
It says it's made with it.
Science.
Gee, you sound like David. Do you realize how far you've fallen in my eyes now?
This thing.
Oh God.
If you have 87 octane.
Oh geez, yes.
And you add 32 ounces to that.
If I
It
poured
will treat 187
If
gallons.
I poured this on that, it would melt that can.
Dude,
No, I don't want to waste it.
I don't believe
I don't want to waste it.
Hey, look at this thing. This thing
I looked at-
sucked itself in right there. It's
Right.
Trying to get
No,
out.
that's where someone kicked its ass already. Because probably octane booster. Probably this is from STP. Richard Petty used this. How many wins did he have? 200. He's the king, isn't he?
How
What?
many wins did he have in his last 10 years racing? None. How many wrecks? All of them.
What? Yeah. This guy. Anyway, Pirate just made a pass and I didn't get it. He went a 764 at 91.8 in Resurrection, but it blew the tires off. That's actually a really good number for him in that car, considering the starting lines, considering how it left. He was 177. He's basically 2/10 off on the 60, just on its regular day. So, good job. So, David had to. We're testing the tires. Tires are letting them down.
Yeah, they're not working so well.
They're not working so well. But it's up here and it's racing, so that within itself is a victory. That is a victory.
That was the first pass we did. That was the 100th pass in this car.
Wow. Dang. So, all right. Say we had a couple good licks, and I would like to say that those heads, David, this car ran 100.2, I think.
102.9.
Something like that. Is the fastest ever went in the DA was like, I think below, like 300 below or something. It ain't 300 below tonight. No. And it went 103.1 on that pass.
On a hot lap.
And that's on a hot lap. And that's just we just made just 2 licks down the track. That's not touching. I haven't touched the carburetor. Not that I probably should, but I mean, dude, those heads are kicking ass. It picked up 3 miles an hour on its second lick versus what it ran in great weather, all-time best mile an hour.
Yeah.
That ain't no joke. And those GT40s they had some work done to them. They were done up and a little bit. And man, them springs from Ed, $7 grand, it ain't even blinking.
Right.
So, it ain't me. And I was gonna get some beehives, honestly, but Ed and David talked me into getting these LS style, and well, at the end of the day, the track numbers don't lie. So that's just the way it is. They don't lie. So, all right, we'll be back, make a few more licks. We can keep the rods in it. Ain't got no helmet on, though. I hope nobody notices that. Flat or 160. There we go. 745 at 91.5. That's nice lick in this weather, man. Killing it. Killing it.
With the 9, 103 with the 3. Very nice.
All right, first pass.
lane are you getting?
Left.
Left. You gonna maybe think about putting a helmet on tonight, or you just gonna go ahead?
He's a no time, is that all right?
Don't care.
I got everything but it.
Fully prepared. I know.
Not quite.
Running a no time car. Oh. Here we go. That guy out too. Find out what it was. On that other pass, it was 746. They got a light out on the scoreboard. What'd it run?
39.
Woo! Personal best. What was a mile an hour?
Still about 91, not quite 91.
It was 60 foot. That's where it came from.
Yeah.
739 personal best. Now we're finding out why McNugget didn't show up. Got a little bit of that fear in him. Pirate would say it ain't a little bit of that fear. It's a lot of it. As a matter of fact, you could just say he was fearful.
Can you see when it launches? Is it doing the rabbit?
I was taking some Scorsese shots on that one, so I couldn't really tell. I'm watching my phone because I had it hanging over the guardrail, trying to get a low shot. So that's what we need right there, Pro Stock Maverick with a stick in it. Look at that thing right there. That's what we need. That's what you need, Pirate. Look at that. We paint it up like a Dyno Don or a car, because he ran a Maverick in 70. I think it'd be sweet. Love those cars. All right, here's Pirate's personal best time slip. 154, 739, 91.76. You know what I'm seeing right there is? Looks like someone pulling up the drive-through ordering McNuggets.
Oh yes, double order.
Here's your receipt, sir. Thank you very much. Give me a 20-piece while you're at it.
But won't he have to actually
Yeah,
fix it?
he'd have to
Get up
fix
there?
it and get up here. Like I say, Pirate has reiterated his offer to buy it and have it running. He would buy it and then have it running the next weekend and run a personal best for the car in it. That dude,
That's like basically a call out.
it is. Just throw it. I'm picking up what you're throwing down, man. I'm picking it up. Just dang. That's vicious though. That's just a savage.
Yeah.
Well, you're a pirate, and they're savages.
Take no prisoners.
No prisoners, no mercy. You don't even know what that word is. Someone says no mercy, you're like, I don't even, what's that, another language? As you're cutting their head off, or whatever pirates do. So
I don't know.
all right, we're fixing to have to get this thing going. Yeah, we took him over. So here's the guy.
Took out all the shit where the casting was all fucked up.
Pirate's about to get annihilated. That 50 something at night. I don't know what happened. They got a number out on the board, so.
657 with a 6, and 103 with a 5. With a 6, 103 with a 3.
Pirate's last pass of the night. Look at everyone getting out of camera shot. It doesn't. Pirate's last pass of the night. Maybe his last. He might double down. Coyote! 44 at 91.5. I got Coyote 93, man. Damn coyotes are fast. Here comes Eric. Trying, this is gonna be his last of the night. This is his last. Oh shoot. That's 60 foot. Come on, short shifted. A17 A4 and he short shifted. You hear that thing in fourth? 817 at 84. Yeah, and best 60 foot I think of the night, 175. So cool. It is. He went a 19 on the other one. So sweet. All he needs is one more team to be legal or whatever. All right, it's blah 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 time. Man, David killed it on the heads. And I want you guys to think about this just real quick. Like, we took a set of ported GT40s and put a set of heads that, let's be honest, a lot of people think they're garbage. That, you know, they're FLO-TEK, they're cheap, they're whatever, yada yada yada. There's not a lot of people. They're not guys with TFS and AFR and stuff. They, you know, they look down their noses. They're, you know, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of garbage. You know, we took some heads that are not super desirable, bottom used. David put some effort and time into them. We didn't take them to the machine shop or anything like that. They haven't been to the machine shop. I did valve job with a drill. David ported it with, you know, so we bought good springs for it. And they picked up roughly on average about 4 miles an hour from a set of ported GT40s. That's pretty decent. I mean, I'm not, again, it ain't me. I'm just driving the car and I'm just slapping this crap together. People that know what they're doing are doing the work, more or less. So I was very pleased with the results. It was way faster than I thought it was going to be. I was hoping it'd run in the high 660s, and we just exceeded that. So, you know, when you're doing naturally aspirated stuff, a tenth, we picked up 2 tenths from best to best. That's a big jump. So we were very happy. We haven't even started tuning with the carburetor. We got other mods that we're going to do, and I'll do a video on that a little bit later about some of the upcoming things that we're going to do to the LTD, so you'll kind of have an idea of where we're going and blah blah blah. So we're also doing stock block rotating assembly. It's basically a bolt-on car. It's not the pistons aren't fly cut or anything. I use those heads intentionally, so it's just a stock block rotating assembly. It's never been rebuilt. Everything's stock in it, bearings, rings, blah 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 blah. So that's kind of our little thing that we're doing. So that's that. So very happy. On a side note, Eric was up there, had the old heads off the brain on it, stock GT40s. He had a cracked head and was in a bind. So I sold him the heads that I had on the floor that were off the brain. I sold him to them. He just bolted them on and swapped from an E cam to a B cam. Lost the AC compressor and the power steering. Went a personal best, picked up a tenth from his personal best to where he went last night or the other night, 817, and picked up a couple of miles an hour. So he was pretty happy with that. He's looking to get a new set of tires. Those tires are completely ancient that are on it, and of course, you know, there's always work to be done behind the steering wheel, even for me. So that's a 7-second car. As it sits right now, it's a 7-second car. We just we just got to squeeze it out. It's a progression. You guys have heard me. The guys have been watching this channel for a while. You know what I say. It's a progression. You got to keep working. Pirate, personal best in resurrection, 739. He was happy with that, especially considering the weather. The weather wasn't super great. David had his LTD back up there. I know people are going to say, oh, it's got a 331. It was slow. He was having issues with the mass air meter. He had a rocker arm issue. But not to be lost in all of that is that the car was at the track for the first time in like 5 years. So that within itself is a victory. And that car will be faster as he kind of gets, like I said, you've got to work through the issues. And sometimes we make it look easy, I guess, but people have issues with their stuff, and you got to work through the tuning and work through getting the car to launch and work. And he had the tires on it weren't nothing fantastic. The car's just untapped potential, and he'll get it figured out like he always does. It's just going to take more than one little track trip to do it. So I'm not even remotely worried about what he ran. That's just his test night. So, but he had it up there racing, and it was great to see the car back out, moving on its own power. That's the biggest takeaway from it for me, is that it's back. Men in Black is back. So that's super cool. Anyway, I guess that pretty much it kind of wraps up with the blah blah. We can look at the time slips, I guess. Let's look at the time slips real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Our very first pass was 142, 664 at 102.92. David had some issues on his pass. We came back around, just hot lapped it. 130, turned the launch RPM down, 137, 658, 103.1. I'll put this DA in here also. David improved a little bit, and then we gave it a little rest, came back around, 663. We basically did all right on that one. David snuck into the 7s. 60 foot wasn't great. We turned it down, 60 foot. Did good again. David's best pass of the day, if I'm correct, on that one. 103 again. Then we tried to turn it up again. 660. That one's a little disappointing. Then we turned the launch RPM down. That one, we're pretty happy with that. That 60 foot, we can get behind that. 135, 656, 103. Then we ran another 656 with a 5, 103, 136. I think that's our fastest pass of the day. Then this one spun a little bit, and that may be mildly disappointing on that one. And we were racing Pirate, 740. I think I had the 7200 pill in it. Then we made another lap, and it did that. Still had the 7200 in it. Then we went back to the 7. That was high mile an hour. And in our last pass of the night, we ran another 56 at 103, another 135. So all in all, 11 hits, no missed gears. Like I say, slow mile an hour. Sorry, I'm getting close to the phone. Slow mile an hour was 102.92. High mile an hour was 103.56. Worst 60 foot was the 143 with a 9. Best 60 foot was a 35 with a 5, if I'm correct. I did that twice actually. Yep. So we're pretty pleased with the consistency of the car. So anyway, let's get back and let's wrap this up. All right, there you go. We made 11 passes. We didn't miss any gears. Car ran fantastic. So what's coming up? We got a dyno day. Today is Tuesday. We've got a dyno day coming up this coming Saturday. So we're going to take the LTD. We're not going to take it to the track Friday night. We're going to take something else, I believe, and we'll be taking it to the dyno. So upcoming videos will be a dyno day for the LTD. There's 86 GT video. You may have already seen that. It's in the, I may have seen it right now. You may have already seen it. I don't know. And maybe a track day from it. So I don't know. Sometimes these videos, I don't know when I'm gonna put them out. It's based on the editing. So anyway, I guess that's it. I know this is really long, a lot of talking. Some people like it, some people don't. So if you don't like it, whatever. So I'm not gonna worry about that stuff anymore. Until next time, thanks for subscribing. Again, doesn't matter. I'm not trying to grow a channel. Don't care. Not in it for the money. We're just in it for the fun. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting, especially the ones that make me laugh. But some of you guys are pretty funny, so I like those. Those crack me up. Thanks for. It doesn't quite look right, does it? No, that's not a good look at all. So thanks for watching. And until next time on Substandard and Fox Body videos on this here YouTube, we'll see you in the next vid, and I guess there will be one. All right, we're out.